Welcome to Castin Cajun. I'm your host, Tony Fontenot, fishing out of Falgoul Canal Landing in Terrio, Louisiana today. Got two of my really good friends with me, Mike Chatsco and Kalen Johnson. We fishing for speckled trout, redfish, and or bass. In other words, whatever bites. So get ready for an exciting half hour, Castin Cajun.
Castin Cajun is brought to you by Thibodaux Regional Medical Center for expert, compassionate care. Grafton Dermatology, specializing in diseases of the skin, hair, nails, and cosmetic surgery. Cajun Home Improvements, the last roof you'll ever buy. Don's Wholesale, your truck superstore with the largest selection of pre-owned trucks in Louisiana. HomeAndTravel.com. Experience world-class fishing in the heart of Louisiana. Visit HomeAndTravel.com. Bourgeois Meat Market. Miracles in meat since 1891. And by Tony Sacheries. Makes everything taste great.
Oh, the water looks, my imagination or is the water pretty coming out right there? I fell in love with this Motor Guide Pinpoint. Best trolling motor I've ever used. I got that baby in anchor mode, it just holds me right on the spot. We're doing some wintertime fishing. Water temperatures in the low 50s right now. We're trying to wait for it to heat up a little bit. Trout usually don't start biting around, well, my experience anyway, so it gets around 55, 56. So we're bouncing around seeing if we can find some redfish in the meantime. It's a kill switch. If you hit something and fly out the boat, this will kill the engine so the boat doesn't turn around and run over you. Fish on. Oh, a little green trout. A little bass, like Ronnie yesterday calls them. Green trout. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Healthy fish. Fat, but I don't think it's eggs. See you later, little buddy. Thank you. First fish of the day, I'm using a Richard Hygo bait. He uses a chartreuse head, 1/8 ounce with red eye, and this is called a magic minnow. Oh man, good time, Mikey. What is it, a trout? Another green trout, bass. Well.
Since I knew they were bass out here, I put on a bass bait. Couple casts, caught one bass. Pretty little fish. Let's let him go.
Oh, put that big sucker in the boat, Kayla. Pick him up there, buddy. Nice, nice bass. Wait,
oh, yeah.
You're supposed to be the redfish assassin. What's up with this?
My first fish of the day. Nice du-large bass.
Your first fish of the day. You wanted to let me and Mike catch one first, right? When you turned it on?
Caught him on the green hornet matrix shad with a 1/4 ounce jig head, slow rolling in on the bottom. Hey guys, what we have here is our standard mapping e-card, and basically what it is an aerial image that comes from the satellite, and it's a high definition image that goes into your Lowrance, your Raymarine, and also your Simrad unit if you have a Simrad. Most people, they have a Lowrance unit, so basically if you have a Lowrance HDS or an Elite HDI, the standard mapping card will work for it. And I mean, it's a great tool to have on the boat. It shows all the ponds and cuts and canals and everything like that. So it's a very, very important thing to have whenever you're navigating through the waterway. One, it's going to be safe, and two, it can help you find more fish.
I can testify to that.
If you're interested in a standard mapping card, you can contact me with my information that's on the screen. And if you don't catch that, you can always contact Castin Cajun, and he'll give you your information, and I'll help you out the best way that I can.
Fish on. Oh, he's a little one. Got him skimming across the water. Oh, look how cute. Oh no, trying not to touch you. What I was doing, the water temperature is cold, so I know they're gonna want the bait moving slow. So I was pretty much just letting the troll motor pull my bait. Got the troll motor on low speed, and I just had my line out, let it sink. I wasn't even reeling. It was just coming with the troll motor. So I'll try that again, and maybe I can get his mama. Get him killing. Oh yeah, that might be a red. Oh, it's just trout.
Nice trout.
Sling him in the boat when you get close. I'm getting out your way, my brother. Ooh, a red. It's a red. I figured the way that thing was pulling. All right. You good eater. Good eating size red. Probably about 17 inches. Pale because of this dirty water.
All right, so a couple of years back, for Thibodeauville, I was walking around on the streets, you know, talking with everybody, and I see this man walking with a performance fishing shirt on, and I'm looking, and I tell my girlfriend at the time, I'm like, man, that looks like the guy from Castin Cajun. And she looks, she's like, yeah, I think that is. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go meet him. I gotta go shake his hand. So he's coming my way, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's really him. He's coming this way. So when he gets to me, you know, I stop him like, hey man, I just want to, you know, shake your hand and introduce myself. I've been watching your show since I was small, and it's just a pleasure to meet you. So when he shook my hand and he walked away, I turned to my girlfriend and I said, I'm never washing his hand again.
I was cracked up when first time you told me that. I cracked up.
That was some time ago for Thibodeauville, and it's good to say that we're real good friends now. So
that's the truth.
That's the truth.
Looked like we couldn't get the trout to turn on, so we're gonna try plan B. Come back to Fargo Canal Landing, pick up some shrimp, go through the bridge towards the ship channel and fish the dams. Hopefully the water will be falling out and we'll catch some redfish. Fish on. Fish on. Look like plan B worked. Excuse me there, brother. Now, Kaylin, you were asking me, does it make a difference? Do you need shrimp? What you doing with getting the shrimp? What you doing getting the shrimp, Kaylin? Thought you didn't need shrimp.
Ah, no.
Oh, baby. Nice red. Nice red. Oh, wrapped around his gill plate. Now I got it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, thank you, sir. Go get you one. Well, talked to a couple people, talked to a couple guys at the landing, and got a call from Captain Marty Lacoste, Absolute Fishing Charters. They caught trout this morning in the marsh, 5 to 8 foot of water. They caught them early though. The guy at the landing was saying the bite he had was between 6:30 and 7:30. They caught him on a blueback tsunami. Captain Marty caught his on a matrix shad green hornet, and they caught 60 by about 8 o'clock, and then quit biting, moved to another spot, and caught more. So we're gonna see if we can just catch some redfish. Fish on for the redfish assassin. Oh, what you got?
Oh, a little sheephead.
Well,
Hey,
I think I'm
Tony.
gonna change your name to the sheephead assassin.
I think I found your twin.
My twin.
Yeah, your twin.
Hey, you trying to say I have buck teeth?
Pretty much. Hey, if y'all ever seen Tony smile close up, this is how his teeth look.
My daddy used to call that a Jimmy Carter fish.
Oh, that felt good. See if I can get a redfish now.
I can actually see Fargo Canal landing from where I am. We just went through the Fargo Canal Bridge. It's a drawbridge, but give them 2 toots on your horn, they'll open it up for you. And we stopped at the first weir on the left. The water's falling. When the water's falling, you can usually catch redfish. You got shrimp on the bottom, you pick up reds, drum. As you saw, some people like Kayla catch sheephead, sometimes flounder, but normally reds and drum. So come and get you some. Now you talking about that sheephead look like me. Now let's smile. Smile. Who got the bigger teeth? Who look more like a sheephead? Mine are all worn out from being old. Mine used to be bigger, but they
I just have a bigger smile. I don't have big teeth, I have a big smile.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Big red. Get him, Kayla. I don't guess I have to worry about something pulling my line in while I'm hung up. Get him, Kayla. Well, I guess he's living up to the name, redfish assassin. Well, he's not in the boat yet. Nice red. Nice red. Hey, time, wear him out. Play him till he's bloody belly up. There he is. I think he's bigger than mine, bro. Move us up a little bit so our buddy Mike can catch some. Terrebonne Parish. Get him, Mikey. Just have to move you into the right spot where you could fish. Yeah, you can put him in the cooler if you want after he's done. Get him, Mike. He's a good eater.
All right, we got 2 beautiful Louisiana redfish here, and as you can tell, the tip of the tail is blue, and that's just basically a signal that they're feeding and they're active right now. So that's what we're doing, catching some redfish.
There you have it. There's one. Fish on. Doesn't feel like a big one. That's not big. Oh, a little, a freshwater catfish. It's not a hardhead. So where we're fishing is actually brackish water. And this is a blue cat. 'cause it's got this hump on it. And a hard head doesn't have this long fin under here. So I think I'll keep this little sucker. Food. You know Cajuns like fried catfish. Get him, Chad, go. Smile at the camera.
I'm smiling.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I need the net, Kevin. Thank you. Oh, a drum. A little puppy drum. Really good eating. Just as good as redfish. One of my good friends who recently passed away, an awesome chef, Jim Southern Jr., he said he preferred puppy drum over reds. Beautiful fish, healthy. Size limit is 16 inches. I think I'll put him in the box. Drums do resemble sheephead a little bit, but only in the coloration. They are gray with the black stripes on them, but their mouth is completely different. See, they don't have the buck teeth like a sheep's head does. The sheephead not only have the buck teeth in the front, but on their palate it's full of teeth, because they can actually crush oyster shells. It was 39 degrees this morning when we left home, but it's warmed up nice. Wind's kind of blowing hard, still a little coolness in the wind, but we're gonna take a commercial break and move on down to the next weir. Looks like they kind of slowed down here, and we keep getting hungry.
This Castin Cajun cooking segment is brought to you by Tony Sasheries. Makes everything taste great.
The way I started out is I fried some bacon, just enough to get some grease, so I could put a little bit, enough to cover the bottom of the pan or the bacon dish, give it some extra flavor. I chopped a bell pepper from Uncle Johnny's garden. It was green, starting to turn red. 1 stalk of celery. 1 small red onion. To me, it's purple. I don't know if they call it a red onion, but it's purple to me. Take your garlic, as always, I'm gonna smash it. When you do smash it like that, it releases the flavor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put about 1/3 of a stick of butter to start off. My oven is preheated to 375 degrees. Now wait until you see this beautiful fish. Now, all of my friends, except for cousin Corey Talbot, Captain Corey Talbot of Real Addiction Charters, he does the same as me, but everybody else just fillets their fish and shoves them in Ziploc bags or seal a meal or whatever. But I have a lot of friends who are sushi chefs, and they showed me how to manicure the fish, wrap it in a paper towel. Look how beautiful that is. Not slimy, no smell. If fish has a fishy smell, I throw it away. It should have no smell at all when it's fresh. Now, when I'm baking fish, grilling fish, or blackening fish, my favorite seasoning is the Tony Sasheries spice and herbs. You want to put a liberal amount. Okay, now that's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna take my sauteed vegetables out of the oven. I cooked down some bacon, so I got a little bit of bacon grease. And you saw that 1/3 of a stick of butter? Well, I melted the other 2/3 in the microwave, and I'm gonna mix this little bit of bacon grease with the butter. I'm gonna take these beautiful pieces of scamp grouper, place them in the baking dish. Then I take the butter and bacon grease, put it back into the 375 degree oven. Now while my fish is in the oven, I've got my corn, which is 1 can of yellow sweet corn, 2 cans of white sweet corn, and 1 pack of portobello baby mushroom caps
cut up. Only thing I got to add to that is some Tony's Bold to give it just the right amount of kick. And I'll let this cook down. It also has a stick of butter in it. Okay, the finishing touches. 2 or 3 minutes before I'm ready to plate the fish, I take it out of the oven, squeeze a little fresh lemon, and then that's when I add my green onions. Put it back in the oven just for 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll be ready to plate that baby. There you have it. Baby portobello mushroom caps with Tony Chachere's Bold and a stick of butter. Fresh scamp grouper, caught 2 days ago. Baked with Tony Chachere's more spice and herbs. Let's see what this tastes like. That's a very delicate, flaky fish, delicious. I taste the combination of the red onions, the green onions, garlic, delicious. Do yourself a favor, try this dish at home. It's simple to make, and don't forget the corn with the baby portobello mushroom cap. Remember, Tony's Bold on the corn, Tony's more spice and herbs on the fish. Thank you so much for joining us today. When all else fails, shrimp on the bottom. As always, we got to give a special thanks to our military, both our active troops and our veterans. We love you, appreciate all you do for us. So fellas, until next time, keep on casting. Boudreaux was having lunch at a local diner, and he noticed at the next table 2 huge ladies who were obviously from out of town. He couldn't get over their accent, and he asked, "That's a beautiful accent you ladies have. Are you from Scotland?" One of them got upset. She looked at him and said, "It's Wales, you idiot." Boudreaux says, "Oh, I apologize. Are you 2 whales from Scotland?"